Go.
Hello, my name is Ron Homan. I'm old tin pan gold tools. I'm actually going to be using now the little 6-inch mono. They're a fantastic little coil. It's amazing. You'd be surprised how deep these little things will go and how small your gold will actually come up. It's actually, yeah, you're getting under O. I've had under O1s. I said these are small flakes. I said we're actually going to start the machine up and give this a bit of a demo for you. So your frequencies is very much the exact same as what we used on the 14x9. Now this is the smaller coil, takes a little bit more tuning. Now I'm going to start the machine up now. Now going on roughly about a 7 on your gain. Now I've got it in all to balance. It's a shame I can't use the headphones, but if I had the headphones you wouldn't hear targets. Now that's something, when you're using your headphones, it gives you a better battery life. You hear targets real crisp, and you don't get any background interference from someone get to talk and things like that with wind. And so now I'm actually going to tune it in. I've got everything set on like 8 on the course, so everything's set the same. I've got 8 on the course pad, your main. I'm going to actually do the fine very soon. Your volume, that's full there. I will drop that down a bit. Your frequency, I've got no power lines around near me. It's on all. Your threshold, just giving that nice wobbly hum. Don't get it too hummy, because you can miss deep targets. It's got the nice little wobble to it. If you go, it's just got that nice balancing hum. Now we're all ready to balance in. Now don't forget, this is a 6-inch Coiltek mono. I choose the Coiltek. You can use nugget finer. Nugget finer coil makes fantastic coils. Your 14x9s. You got they're making a little 6-inch. This is my choice for coils. Now, I'm in all. Now I'm in a little washway here. This washway is it's like being an old gully, a bit of top of a hill where they've taken the top off, but it's still got some nice washways here. So everything's been up the top is going to come down and settle its way down through all the nooks and crannies around the big rocks. I've taken a lot of nuggets out of here, but it's always been an amazing place to pick up some nice bit of gold. Oh, we've got something. Look, we have got something. Very nice little target, I think. I'm going to go into low, that way we can identify the target. Now, I'll switch into high. Now, if that was a big, it's not big, not a big target. Now this is, back to all. Now going to low. Right, we'll see what we've got. Well, it wasn't deep, so virtually expecting something to be on the surface here because you've got that wash. It's a real wash way. So we've had a fair bit of rain. It's washed. I've taken a lot of small gold flakes and nuggets out of here. I think my son's getting excited again. But then again, we've taken a lot of I've taken a lot of musket balls, flat one, round, pistol. And it's still there. Still there. It's in my hand now. Small. It's back in the container. Here we are. We have got a very small piece of gold. That is small. That is small. Now that's under look, that's under 01. That's under 01. That's small. Now these little 6-inch coils there, they do punch. They're fantastic on your mullet keeps. You can go to your 14x9. You use that 14x9 coil over your, like you're hunting around your mullets, on your drop off your mullets. You pick your side of your side of your banks that you're working with. That, and when you find a real good picking up with it with that 14x9, you can pick from your, you'll pick up a small O1s. You go 02s and 3s, even with the 14x9, depending on the depth of your target. You sort of got to average where you are. You think, oh, well, this is going to be deep gold nugget, deep country. You'll use your high and your ore. But when you come to these little 6 inches, you can use your ore or use your low. I prefer to hunt in either one. It's depending on your mineralisation in the ground. You might get high iron. Well, you'll start off on your ore. One bad old thing, just flick it back into ore, back into your low, and that way you'll find that you will get those targets you were missing before. You might have missed before. So you might get a nugget. You might give one place you might go into. You might have found a nugget in ore, and then you go into that. You think, oh, I'm going to balance in that ore, and it's not going to sort of really bounce in. Just drop it in to your low, and it's right. They said you will pick up targets. They said that. Now that is small. Fantastic little coil. I use these coils on bedrock, on the tops of them around mullet keeps. It's that they're fantastic, especially getting around with trees and everything. They said they are unreal. They're unbelievable. Okay, we're going to continue a bit more hunting here because we never know what we're going to find. So just bear with me. Let's see what we come up with. Now I'm going back into all again. When on your awl, you hear a fluctuation of sound. It's like a warble. I'm telling you, notice that, but when you're going to find a target, you're just going to hit a target. You've got a genuine target. Here we go. Now that's. Now it's hitting in low. It's hitting in all. Nothing there in the high. I only use a lot of the high in your bigger coils. Now, we've got another target. got him in. Got the controls in my hand. Oh, here we go. All right. Now that there is a. Go into a. Now look, it looks like a mushroom, but it's a piece of lead shot, been flattened. It's hit up in the rocks, on the rock somewhere of a hard target, and it's flattened itself out. It looks like a mushroom. It's unreal. Well, we're going to whack that in the pocket. And make sure when you're detecting, do the right thing by all through your holes. It's a must. It says, yeah, we can keep this hobby going for a long, long time if we do the right thing. Look at another target. Now, there we go. Now I'm about 3/4 of the way down from up in this little washway, and that's a 22 bullet, which you do find a lot of them. I think everyone has experience buying plenty of 22 bullets and hunks of lead. Now these been in all like you virtually you can discriminate what you can, majority of what you can find on you with these machines. So if you're in oil and you can come on, you can knock. They will knock out some of the rusty nails, but a lot of the other rusty nails will pop in because the mineralisation's wrapped in that nail. So, but look, I don't care what anybody says. I'd rather dig every target than walk away from a good target. Okay, this is from Warren Home from Old Tin Pans. I hope you enjoying this DVD, because you'll hear more from me. So out for now.